guys, Aiden here, and today I am here with the Kill Your Console for $450. So I'm going to be going over a system build that's $450. In reality, it's more like $460. It'll kill console at 1080p in any way, shape, or form, in anything at all, for only $50 to $60 more. So yeah, let's jump right in.
Alright, to start us off, we got the Intel Pentium G3 258 dual-core processor. It's clocked at 3.2 gigahertz, but is a great overclocker. From what I've seen, it can overclock great using Intel's Devil's Canyon API, their newest thing that they released with the 4790K in this processor. It's fast, it's basically the best bang for the buck you can get, and there you have it, Sunny Boys. That's our processor. Alright, for our case, I went with the BitPhoenix Neos Black ATX mid-tower case. It looks great. It's got a multitude of color options. Lots of color options. It's got one USB 2.0 port on the front, and one USB 3.0 port also on the front. It's got included fans, and as you can see in the picture, it's got a nice see-through side plate. So let's move on to the graphics card. Alright, so for the graphics card, I'm on with an EVGA GeForce GTX 750 Ti. It's got a base clock of 1024 MHz, 2 GB of GDDR5 memory, and 640 CUDA cores. This is the best bang for your buck graphics card you can get. It's quite powerful, and it requires barely any power. I will go ahead and put a link to the benchmarks from my friend's channel in the link below. For $50 to $70, you could go with a GeForce GTX 960. It's a fair bit more powerful, but it's also more expensive. So yes, let's move on to the RAM. Alright, for the RAM, I went with 8 GB of Corsair Vengeance, clocked at 1600 MHz. This is personally what I have in my build, but I have 16 GB of it. It's great RAM. I've never run into any issues with it. It's what I have, so I love it. You could go with 4 GB for fairly cheaper if you wanted to save a little bit more money than this, but I wouldn't recommend it. You kind of need 8 GB in the modern day and age. So yeah, just stick with that. But if you want to save a little bit more money, go with 4. Alright, let's move on to the power supply. Alright, for the power supply, I went with a Corsair CX430M 80 plus bronze certified power supply at 430 watts, obviously. In my build, I personally have a CX550M. It's a great power supply. It's incredibly reliable. I've never run into any issues. It's non-modular, but that really doesn't matter for a build this cheap. And there you have it, power supply. Alright, for our very last part, we have a 1 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Blue hard drive. It's got a 7200 RPM drive with 1 terabyte of storage, obviously. It's inexpensive, it's got enough storage for basically all your needs, and it'll work great in our build. Alright guys, so there you have it. You got your processor, your motherboard, your graphics card, your RAM, your computer case, your hard drive, and your power supply. This is a great computer. But if you want a little bit more oomph, you can go ahead and get a GTX 960. That'll be linked in the description below, along with all these parts. And if Ethernet won't work for you, you can always go ahead and get a Wi-Fi adapter. I will also link that description below, along with the PC part picker list for this and all the parts, links to Amazon and all that shizzle. Alright guys, so as you can see, we built a fairly powerful PC for only $460. That is $60 more than a console. And not only does it excel at gaming, you can also browse the internet, you can watch YouTube videos, you can edit video, you can listen to Spotify, you can listen to iTunes. You can do anything that any PC would do for $60 more than a console. And it blows that out of the water gaming-wise as well. So if you're looking into a gaming system, save up that extra $60 and just build this build or any other build that's this cheap. There's no point to getting a console nowadays. Yes, you can get it smaller, but you can also
get smaller cases. There's no point. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, share, favorite, and subscribe. And for more tech and gaming stuff, I'm back later.